Hello, welcome to Daily News from ZilHijja TV. Scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qom, Iran. The House of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted another session of its scholarly meetings. These meetings are attended by various groups of seminarians, clerics, and scholars who ask their questions from the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The questions in the latest round of these meetings revolved around rulings on selling haram things to someone who considers them halal, rulings on khums tax, drinks, and the visitation to Imam Hussein, peace be upon him. Furthermore, in this meeting, one of the scholars asked the following question from His Eminence. Did Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, know about his martyrdom when he left Medina? If he knew, doesn't this act of self-sacrifice contradict the preservation of life? In response to this question, the esteemed authority stated, "This question is also relevant to the other infallible individuals, peace be upon them. For example, Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, knew that if she were to appear behind the door of her house, she would face afflictions that would lead to her martyrdom. Or Imam Ali, peace be upon him, when he went to the mosque on the night of the 19th, and he had knowledge of being struck. Similarly, Imam Reza, peace be upon him, had knowledge that the grapes were poisoned, yet he consumed them. However, because a more important matter, which is the preservation of religion, was at stake, these actions are not examples of self-inflicted destruction. Just as in jihad, even when the self-destruction is involved, it is commanded by religious law. In the case of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and his martyrdom, because the survival of the faith depended on that action, Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, chose it with full understanding and knowledge, thus providing the grounds for divine testing and the completion of the ultimate proof of God." The dear viewers can tune in these scholarly meetings every day at 11:15 a.m. Qom local time, live on ZilHijja TV and other Shia TV networks, as well as the Al-Shirazi application. House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi prepares to host Assembly of Preachers ahead of Muharram 2023. According to the past year's traditions and with the approach of the month of Muharram, the House of the esteemed religious authority, Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi, is preparing to host a gathering of preachers in the sacred city of Qom on Monday, 28th of ZilHijja 1444. It is worth mentioning that every year during these annual sessions, the esteemed authority delivers statements in the presence of the Husseini orators and religious scholars, discussing the importance of promoting the culture of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, among the general public, expanding the rituals of Imam Hussein, peace be upon him, and addressing some other related matters. It should be noted that the statements of the religious authority will be broadcast live and simultaneously on social media platforms such as YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and with a short delay on Shia satellite networks. Furthermore, the speeches of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi will be translated into Arabic and English, and enthusiasts can follow the esteemed authority's speech on the social media pages of ZilHijja TV, as well as the Al-Shirazi application and TV boxes. Member of Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi attends Assembly of Preachers in Holy Najaf, Iraq. The Grand Assembly of Religious Preachers, organized by the Holy Shrine of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, was held on the 24th of ZilHijja of this year. This event took place in commemoration of the approaching month of Muharram 1445 AH and was attended by hundreds of religious and seminary figures, as well as representatives and members of the offices of the esteemed religious authorities. Sheikh Salah al-Halfi, representing the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi, also attended this ceremony in Holy Najaf. Believers, cultural and religious figures meet with PR manager of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Karbala. Sayyid Arif Nasrullah, the director of the Public Relations Office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in Karbala, hosted believers and various religious and cultural figures from inside and outside Iraq. During the meetings held in relation to the days of the al-Ghadir al-Khum and the imamate and caliphate of Imam Ali, peace be upon him, discussions took place regarding the significance of commemorating occasions such as al-Ghadir and Mubahala. Baraka Association honors al-Ghadir across Iraq. The branches of al-Khair wal-Baraka Cultural Association in several cities of Iraq celebrated the arrival of the Grand Eid al-Ghadir 1444 through various activities. The branches in the holy cities of Najaf and Karbala organized magnificent ceremonies on this occasion with the presence of social, tribal, religious, and cultural figures. Additionally, the distribution of livelihood packages among orphans and those in need by the branches of the al-Khair wal-Baraka Cultural Association in Wasit and al-Muthanna provinces was another activity carried out by this organization to commemorate the days of the Eid al-Ghadir. Al-Khair wal-Baraka Cultural Association is among the centers associated with the religious authority, with its main headquarters located in Baghdad. Anwar al-Jawadain Institute holds second Ghadir Festival in Baghdad, Iraq. For the second consecutive year, the Anwar al-Jawadain Institute organized a grand festival to celebrate the Eid al-Ghadir in the city of Baghdad. This celebration was held in collaboration with Misbah al-Hussein Foundation for Relief and Development, one of the affiliated centers of the religious authority in Karbala, to commemorate the days of the Eid al-Ghadir, which celebrates the guardianship of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, peace be upon him. During this gathering, Islamic scholars, Sheikh Ali al-Asami, the director of the Anwar al-Jawadain Institute, and Sheikh Nur al-Saidi delivered speeches, while several poets and eulogists of the AhlulBayt, peace be upon them, recited poems and eulogies. AhlulBayt Institute organizes cultural and preaching programs. The AhlulBayt Cultural and Charitable Institute, an affiliated center of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, organized a cultural trip for a group of religious preachers to the cities of Najaf and Karbala. This initiative took place in anticipation of the upcoming Muharram al-Haram 1445, during which sessions and meetings were held to discuss the responsibilities of religious preachers during the month of Muharram. One of these sessions was held at the office of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi in Karbala, with the presence of Sheikh Talib al-Salehi, the director of the Grand Jurist's office. He shared valuable insights and tips for more effective and impactful preaching. This promotional and cultural trip concluded after 3 days. Fatima Zahra Institute runs charity programs on Eid al-Ghadir in Holy Karbala, Iraq. In commemoration of the days of the Eid al-Ghadir Khom, Lady Fatima Zahra Cultural and Charitable Institute, an affiliated center of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Karbala, carried out another charitable activity. As part of this initiative, this institute purchased Eid clothes for dozens of orphaned and needy families on the 23rd of ZilHijja 1444, aiming to bring joy to them during these days of celebration. The cultural and charitable activities of Lady Fatima Zahra Institute are conducted in accordance with the recommendations of the esteemed Grand Ayatollah Sayyid Sadiq Husseini Shirazi.